Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with a CD of music by someone who's not dead. In fact, not only is he not dead, he's substantially younger than I am. Oh my God. He's Israeli-British composer Nimrod Borenstein. What a great name. Isn't it just fabulous? Absolutely amazing. It's like Weathervane Trufflehound or something like that. It's just instantly memorable and kind of peculiar, which is really good to get your name out there. So remember this name, Nimrod Borenstein, because he's really good. He's got a disc of stuff on Chandos, his violin concerto. We may talk about that disc too, and a couple other places. And he seems to be in demand, and he's written some lovely things. I heard this because, I'm a sentimental old fool, and I sort of fell in love with this Brazilian pianist, Clélia Iruzun, because she did that amazing Mignone piano concerto on SOMM, and she's made a bunch of discs on SOMM, so I got them all. I wanted to hear them. Now, ordinarily, I would only talk about maybe one as a sort of sample, but the other one had the Saint-Saëns Egyptian Concerto, which I love. And then there was this one. And so I said, what the hell? I'm getting all three, or maybe there are more. I don't know, but I have these three. Now, the Piano Concerto by Nimrod Borenstein is really a good work. Really enjoyable. It has a style and a character all its own. It's really, you always know you're in good shape when you find a composer who can write a vivid, colorful, distinctive orchestral work without extra percussion, just using timpani. And I'm a percussionist, so I know what I'm talking about. His handling of instruments is really characterful. His opposition of the piano to pizzicato strings, to, bold thwacks on the timpani. It really is his brass instrumental writing. Really, really characterful and interesting. And the piece itself, well, I wouldn't exactly call it a bucket of tunes, but it's very enjoyable to listen to. It really deals more in shifting textures, I think, than in obvious romantic melody, although it has tunes. The slow movement has lovely, lovely ideas. It really does. And it's kind of cyclical. You hear, textures returning, particularly that, like I said, the piano and pizzicato things. And even the piano writing has a certain distinctiveness about it. It doesn't sound like, your average Joe writing for the piano. It's really, really good. And Clélia Iruzun plays it marvelously. And she's accompanied by the Royal Philharmonic, conducted by the composer, who really ought to know how it goes. The next work on the disc here is called Light and Darkness, Opus 80 AC or something like that. I don't know. It's a 10-minute long piece, features I Musicanti, which is a violin, a viola, a cello, and a bass. There you go. And Clélia Iruzun piano. And it's lovely. It really does what it says it's going to do. It has alternating light and dark patches of instrumental color. It's very sensitively written. There are some ravishing ideas. Ravishing. Really, really cool. And it's splendidly done. It's just like I said, 10 minutes long, but this guy's got substance. He really does. And finally, there's a piano suite at the end. These are all first recordings, by the way, on this disc. It's called Shirim. Shirim is Hebrew. It means gates. I didn't even look at the notes. I was just enjoying the music so much. I never bothered reading the notes. They probably tell us things I should be telling you, but what the hell. And this piece has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 22. It's about what's 22 less 5, 17, 18 or so different little tiny vignettes. And they're lovely, and they've got really cute little names that you can figure out when you listen to it, like Autumn and Une histoire d'amour, a love story. That's really actually rather witty. It's not, heavy duty, passionate, panting, and dripping and all that stuff. It's light and carefree. It's delicious. And then there's a barcarolle, which is beautiful, And the concluding number, Dernière minute dans le jardin féerique, the last minutes in the fairy garden, recalls Ravel's Mother Goose Suite, doesn't it? There's a homage to Mendelssohn here, Souvenir de Mendelssohn, and a bunch of other things similarly, all of which are well worth your time and attention. Very beautifully played, wonderfully recorded. This is a guy you should get to know. Yeah, Nimrod Borenstein. It's an easy name to remember, isn't it? Give it a shot. I think you'll be happy you did. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.